Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. This is Christine Thompson, Baird and Warner lead agent on the CT team. Happy New Year. It's 2024. I want to give my announcement that I do have a co-lead agent on my team, John Wesolowski. I'm going to try and bring him into one of these shows soon. And so that way he can even give you the market update on Naperville. It's a chance for you to meet him, but I'm going to start the new year with me, but I'm really excited to tell you about John Wesolowski. He's been in the business for over 30 years, super, super experienced. I know you're really going to enjoy meeting him, working with him. You got a whole team here of agents working for you, the CT team, and we do cover a lot of the Chicagoland area, not just Naperville, even though I talk about Naperville in these videos or month-to-month update, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But I just wanted to wish you a happy 2024 and introduce to you John Wesolowski. He's a co-lead agent on my CT team. Enough of that. Let's move on. You're here to find out about what's happening in the market, especially coming into the new year. So I'm just going to screen share with you the information so you can see what's going on. So here we are. And here, I'll put this little thing here so you can see me talking. Woo, it's very exciting. Okay, so this is my contact information. My apologies. I'm going to add John's information onto here for every show going forward after this. But for now, you got my name, my cell phone number right there, and my email address. And of course, you can always go to our website. This is our team website, ctteam.bairdwarner.com. Again, we cover Naperville, Illinois, and the Chicagoland area of Illinois. So Chicago, Illinois, Naperville, Illinois, western suburbs of Illinois. We cover it all. We got agents on our team. We are here and ready for you to help you with your real estate journey. All right, let's get into it. So last month, closing out November, when I did my show beginning of December, November showed that there were 96 new listings, 37 private. A lot of those are probably getting shown as well, based on what MRED officials tell me. And 72 went under contract. So a lot of the listings went under contract. 13 had price changes. That was closing out November. Let's see how December closed out. Only 48 new. Now, we all know December, right? So we don't have a lot of sellers motivated to go on the market because they're in the mind fog of the holidays then. But look at that, 37 private. They told their agents, well, we don't want to officially go on. We'll put it out there in case there's a buyer. So I'm sure when we pull up the January 2024 numbers, that number is going to be substantially different, okay? Do you notice that we didn't have any price changes at all in December? Probably again, because sellers are in the mind fog and using December as the excuse to say, we're not priced wrong. Let's leave it the way it is. But we will probably see price changes in January. So, and I like to see also 51 under contract in December. So let's keep moving forward here. November closing out, the average sale price was $694,930, up 8.7% from year over year. Okay, that's not month to month, of course, but year over year, 8.7. A normal healthy market is around a 4% increase. So that is still suggesting 8.7 strong market. Let's see December, 8.6. Even though we saw December way less listings, okay, seasonal, holidays, still the prices were up 8.6% from the year before. I think we're going to see another good positive number in January. You can watch this show in beginning of February when I give the January update, closing out January, and see if I was right, okay? We can all do a little bet on that. Feel free to text me or comment on YouTube, okay? So we see the numbers are good and solid from November going into December as well. Number of showings in November was 38. And then how many did we have closing out in December? 38. Flat, but more showings than year over year. So it takes more showings in order for the houses to sell, but the home prices are still creeping up. They're just not going exponentially high month over month like it was happening in 2020, 2021, but we are still seeing nice, healthy jumps in price home values year over year comparison. I love it. And let's see here. So sorry, we got November here. Showings were down in November, but up in December. Okay, so November was a good month there. And then, yeah, I got a little repeater. I'm still in a holiday mining fog. Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on to what were the average showings every weekend? So this goes all the way back to December or October 27th, holiday weekend, picked up after Halloween. November held strong. And then look at that. Thanksgiving weekend. I guess everyone was on holiday and they had time to go look at homes, right? So that kicked up, and that was as strong as the beginning of November. And then even higher the first week of December. This is amazing because everyone thinks, December, but man, sellers, you're probably regretting that you weren't on the market at that time, because look at how many showings were happening back then. Still held pretty strong there, over 1.5% the weekend of December 15th. And right after Christmas finished, buyers are out there again. Good for you, buyers. Get out there, because we're going to look at rates and we'll see why. So November, I'm so excited. Sorry, crazy me. So November, we saw 44 in action index needle, just looking at a lot of different factors. It has a certain algorithm to show what's the temperature of the market. So we saw slight seller's advantage in November. And then in December, what are we seeing here? We saw 45. So it ticked up 1 point in December. Really? Yes, it did. So all you naysayers out there, get out there and put your house on the market, because that was December. And trust me, January is going to be better. Okay. Because look at this. All right. I'm so excited. So when we looked at average for rates, we were seeing a 30-year fixed conventional loan, 7.66%. We were we at 8? And then a 10-year fixed, 6.8. People are doing a 5.51 arm, 6.81. Okay. Check this out. I did this yesterday. 30-year fixed, 6.93. Let's backtrack here. We were at 7.66. 6.93. We broke under the 7 mark. And I am hearing some rumors that the rates might go down a little bit more. I don't think they're going to go drastically down back to 4 and 5, but maybe we'll break 6. Okay. So I don't know. I wouldn't wait for that, because anything can change in economics and stuff, and what's happening with the economy, that the feds might want to say, well, we got to push it up again. But the feds are backing off a little bit because inflation got under control. That's when they felt comfortable to back off on keeping increasing that rate on the banks. So that way now lenders can ease up on their rates. So we are under 7. Woohoo! I don't know if I mentioned before, but the 30-year average is 8%. You should be happy. Stop complaining, okay? All you buyers out there, stop complaining. We are under the 30-year 8% average. We're at 6.93 as far as yesterday went. Now, of course, it may depend on your personal profile, your debt ratio, and all that fun stuff. Talk to a lender. I have lenders. But you should be thrilled. You should be out there looking for a home, because home prices are going up. They're not going down. Builders, yes, they're building a little more, but they're way behind. Watch my other YouTube video where I talked about how builders are behind on inventory building. We probably got a good 5 years out before inventory catches up with demand. And this is simple organic supply and demand. Not enough supply, more demand, prices keep going up. It's going to keep going up for the next 5 years. So don't wait for that 4 or 5% interest rate. Not happening. Okay. We're under 7, and it's under the 30-year 8% average. Do a party and call your agent and start looking. Okay. think I said that enough. So, oh, speaking of agents, there are benefits to working with an agent. I highly recommend, when you know you're ready, find a valued, qualified, experienced agent that can really help you find a home. Because you trying to do it on your own, oh, I know the internet has everything out there. Well, apparently not. Because do you remember this? Remember this? Private listings. Private listings. You can't get that on the internet, people. If you're watching and you think you know everything, maybe you know almost everything, but it doesn't mean you have access to everything. So find a good agent that knows the market you're shopping in, and they can help you find private listings. And ask your agent if they're willing to knock on doors. I know I am. I helped a client find a property, and I knocked on doors, and within that 24 hours, the door I knocked on, actually I called too. I did a lot of calling and knocking. If they didn't answer the door, I called. I got my client under contract with a home that was never on the market, had no intention of being on the market. And they were actually kind of a little bit, no, we're not moving. But by the end of the day, I changed their minds. And my buyer helped with that too. So get an agent that's willing to do that work for you, okay? And you'll really be ahead of the game, way ahead of the other buyers. And ask your agent also, can you get me under contract if there are multiple offers? Or am I going to be writing 2, 5, 7, 10 offers? Ask them what their experience is with that. And if they start talking about you're going to be going through a lot of offers, run for the hills and find another agent. My average, 2. Okay. If you don't want to be going through the ringer and you don't want to be missing out on homes that you really like, I'm happy to help you. I work hard. I'm a strong advocate for my clients. Anyways, I'm not going to read all this crazy stuff on here. It's a lot of wonderful information. You can go back to this YouTube video to watch it, but you want an agent that has industry experience, has good insight. You know, what kind of market are you dealing with? How can they help you overcome it? So that way you come out winning. Okay. Understanding how to price and put a valuation on a home, that they have experience doing that. The best way is for your client to have working for many years, so they really know the market and they know how buyers work. They're going to know that whether they're a listing agent or a buyer, they're going to see how buyers value, and that's going to help them be able to put a valuation report together for you on a property you're interested in. Make sure the agent really understands that contract. It's changing. It's going to be changing very soon. They're going to be changing a lot in there about agency relationship and how people get paid. Make sure your agent is not shy talking about how they get paid. We all got to make a living. And the ones that aren't shy talking about how they need to get paid, those are the ones that are going to really, they know that they are bringing value to you. So it's a good thing if they talk about that with you. Please don't run away if an agent asks you to sign an agency agreement. That's actually good for you, and ask them why, okay? And ask them if they do any kind of marketing to get exposure for you as a buyer. Of course, as a seller too, but even as a buyer, so that way they can really stir that pot and find you inventory. And then of course, you want to make sure they're really good with negotiations. How many times have you negotiated a contract? Maybe 2, 3 times. It's very rare for me to meet a buyer and says, oh, I've negotiated probably 100 transactions in the last 2 years. And you get good at negotiations when you're doing it a lot. So these are good reasons why you should be working with an agent instead of trying to do this on your own. It's fine to go window shopping, I like to call it, online, and just kind of poke around. But when you know you have to be moving and you're probably 8 weeks out, please make it a point. First step, get a qualified agent and commit to them, okay? They're definitely going to be committed to you. Well, anyways, here's my contact information. You can call or text me. This is my direct phone number. You're not going to get some call center, 630-853-2370. You can email me, direct email, christine.thompson@bairdwarner.com, or go to my team website, ctteam.bairdwarner.com. One of us on our team is going to always be monitoring our website. So if you reach out to us that way, we will get back to you within 24 hours. Calling or texting me is the quickest way if you want to get in touch with me, or you can even just text me and say, I'd like to talk to John, the co-lead agent, instead of you, Christine. I don't care. That's totally fine because John's an awesome guy, and I know you'll really enjoy working with him. So I want to say thank you for watching my first 2024 YouTube all about Naperville Market video. I'm going to be doing this monthly, so you can't get rid of me, and you can check in every month at a minimum to hear what's happening in the Naperville market. But I plan on posting a lot more informative videos out there just to be helpful to buyers, to sellers. So if you're thinking of buying, or maybe you're thinking of selling, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep watching those videos. I don't mind if you don't contact me right away. It's totally fine. Just go there to get information. And if you find it useful, share it with other people. Tell them to subscribe so that way they can get notified whenever I'm posting a new informative video, simply to help you out. So that way you're not uneducated when you start your real estate journey. I hope you enjoyed watching. I really enjoy knowing that you're watching, and I sure would love to hear from you. Feel free to leave comments or give me a call directly. You have a great day, and I hope you're having a fantastic start to your 2024. Take care.